Hello, everybody. It's Friday, and I have the day off because I have to work tomorrow. But that's okay. I'm off today, and that's what's important. So I thought that I would film weekend reads. I'm Friday reads, weekend reads, whatever. What I'm going to be reading today and probably throughout the rest of the weekend. So the first book that I'm going to talk about is Texas Gothic by Rosemary Clement-Moore. This is the first book in a duology, and I actually read the second book many years ago without realizing that it was a sequel. It's more of a companion novel, though, so you don't have to read the first one to read the second one, so it was okay. And I ended up borrowing this from my friend, who has read this one, but not the second one, and for some reason I didn't give her the second one, but I will if she wants to read it. And so I'm currently reading this, and I'm 116 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It is about a girl who is house-sitting her aunt's farm with her sister for the summer, and the ghost of their uncle is still in the house, and they're okay with that. But there seems to be some other kind of spooky stuff happening, and the farm next door, sounds kind of weird to say, but like the next farm over, has just dug up a bunch of bones, and it's pretty good. That's basically like how the story gets started, and there's a guy in it that she meets at the beginning of the book, and they have a terrible interaction. They both basically hate each other, so I know they're going to fall in love, so that's great. And so I'm going to be working on this, and I definitely hope that I can finish this before the end of the weekend. And the other book that I'm reading is actually an audiobook that I am going to be listening to very carefully because I am not good at listening to audiobooks. If you're new here and you don't know that, I have tried listening to audiobooks that I have previously read physically because I know, at least if I've already read it, if I miss stuff, it's okay because I already know the story. And I listened to The Night Circus and The Golden Compass recently, and I missed giant chunks. I just cannot. My mind wanders and I don't listen. And I don't even realize that I haven't been listening until I realize that I haven't been listening. But I was going to my dad's for Thanksgiving, and it's about a 3.5 hour drive, and I just wasn't in the mood to listen to music or pick music to make a playlist or anything like that, and I thought maybe a new audiobook would be good. And so I went on to the Libby app to try and get one from my library, and they all had super long holds, all the books that I've already read that I was looking for. And so to try and up my chances of getting an audiobook at least on the way back from my dad's, I also put Sadie on hold by Courtney Summers, because I have heard incredible things about the audiobook. And then it's basically like you're listening to a podcast, and then it's amazing, and it's like the best audiobook ever, and it's not like your standard audiobook. And it just became available this morning, so I just laid in bed and did nothing and listened to it for a little bit. And it's really good. It's really good. It's really, really well done. And it's true, it's like you're listening to a podcast for the podcast portions of it. I'm actually incredibly curious to see how the physical book is laid out. Incredibly curious. And Sadie is about a girl named Sadie whose younger sister was murdered, and it's about her, I think, trying to find the murderer and get her revenge on them. And it's mostly told, well, so far, it's told like back and forth between Sadie narrating after her sister has died. Like, it's not like it's right away after, it's some time has gone by, I'm pretty sure. And then also the podcast, which is about the whole story of her sister being murdered and her getting revenge, I guess. I don't know. I'm not very far into it, but I want to try and listen to that, but in order to listen to it, I have to just do nothing, which I could just read a book and probably read it faster, but I don't know. I listened to it this morning while I straightened my hair and put on my makeup, and I was able to listen to it, so that's good. So I only have it for 10 days. I might not be able to finish it before then because I can't like listen to an audiobook and do stuff. I can't listen to it for some reason while I'm doing things. And because I haven't actually read it before, I need to really make sure I'm listening to it. But I'm going to try, at least over this weekend and for the next 10 days, to try and listen to Sadie. And so far, it's great. It's really, really well done. And I guess that's all for my video today. Why don't you let me know what you're reading in the comments and we can chat about it, and have a good day. Bye.